Hey guys, it said, and we're off out on a solo night out tonight. Got my pack, using my pack as my tripod at the moment. That's why it's not on my back. But yeah, should be a good night out tonight. I think the weather's it's not going to rain. I do like the rain because it keeps it a bit quieter in the forests and the tracks, the dog walkers and busybodies, and the kids ain't out in the rain, stuff like that. So you get a bit of a quieter experience in these sort of parts. But yeah, right, I need to go find a spot. We'll think about going back to that spot, maybe a little bit deeper than we went on my previous video where I cooked a little tea out there. So yeah, same spot, let's go. Right, so we've arrived at camp. I have left it a little bit late. It is almost 9 o'clock, and yeah, we're in the woods, a small patch of woods. Same as the last video. Come back here to actually sleep a night. So yeah, that'd be cool. Should be good. Birds are still out, but it is getting dark, and I need to set up a tarp, collect some firewood, and yeah, then get comfortable. Gonna pitch up somewhere here. Yeah. Somewhere around there. I'll figure it out. Right guys, so the shelter's up. There's quite a lot of space under there. This flap will close down and mimic the other side. I don't know if you can see that. That's like a right angle there against the back wall. You can't see it, it's black, so it's a bit hard to see on the camera, and at night well, it's getting dim in the woods. To my eyes, this is actually still alright out here, but the camera's suffered a a little bit, I believe. So I'm going to try and get a torch up to try and help out with that, and eventually we'll get the fire going. But I need to get the sleeping bag out, so let's get that. This, I'll get some better pictures for you video in the morning, but yeah, this is new to me, this little sleeping bag. It's called a Fathom EV 300 free season. OEX is the brand, OEX. Oh, so I'll show you again in the morning if I remember. But yeah, it's quite nice actually. I like the colour as well. It's a bit of a earthy tone yellow, like a, yeah, pretty cool. So I'll get it out, get it aerated. It's my first time using it, so hopefully it will do well. You may or may not know, but I'm going to Scotland next week, and yeah, I'm kind of testing out some of the gear like this. And oh, look at that, it's like nicely rolled up in there. First time, you know, I didn't do that, so yeah. Here we go. Static on that. Right. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, that's plenty big enough in there. And that sleeping bag. There we go, got a little light on. So yeah, that's the yellow of the bag. That's a bag, and now I'll show you, give you a little tour in a minute. But I treated myself to some new leathers, little leather gloves. They're very simple, there's no padding in there. I thought it'd be quite good for like repairing in the future, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, now I can touch fire. Should be able to help with wood processing in the rain. Yeah, quite cool. That'll be with my kit most of the time now. Cast iron frying pan, a small one. Got some bacon, breakfast in the morning. White crusty rolls here. And I've got a new little gas stove to try out, so I thought I'd try that out. That'll be in the morning as well. It's all stuff to test for when I go to Scotland next week. So yeah, I'll give you a little tour. That's the shelter. The side bit there, all that will fold over and seal down like that side is. It makes a little triangle enclosure. Got the wall blanket out on the floor at the moment. That's just to sit on. As I say, the floor's quite dry. So yeah, this is how I'm sleeping tonight. Plenty of room for the bag under there. Yeah, got plenty of room to sit up. Ceiling's up there, nice wide space. It's a good setup. Beer time. Oh, it's good. So I've packed a little bit light, which is fine. Light minus the wool blanket. Yeah, that doesn't make it light in my opinion. And the cast iron frying pan. Maybe I haven't packed light, but yeah. Thought I'd bring them out to try, you know, to use them. Got so much space. It's really mild, really comfortable. The mosquitoes have died down a bit now as well. It's getting quite dim out, I've got 2 lights on me so you guys can see me. So apologies for the quality. I should have come out earlier and I should get a better camera. But yeah, I'm on the mobile phone at the moment. So yeah, got my silky saw. That'll go do most of the work. I was going to bring my axe, but being all stealth like, I wasn't sure what it's like, and you don't want to be swinging a big tool around here. So it's a little bit more discreet. I've got my big knife. This is a Nesmuk knife. Not everyone's taste, but it's really great for choking up and carving. I've had it for years and it's great. Yeah, not the typical style that most people have, but yeah, I like it. And my my ferrocerium rod, the trusty ferrocerium rod, and the leather sheath holder for it from Beneath the Stars leatherwork. Good stuff. Got that at the Bushcraft show. I've got both of them at it. Actually, I got this in Bushcraft show 2015 or whatever. When was the first one I went to? And this I got the other weekend when I went to the Bushcraft show. So yeah, it's all good. So I'm gonna finish my beer, first beer, and then I'll go collect some firewood and we'll begin a little fire and have a chill for the night. So yeah. So I thought I'd mention a little pro tip for those who don't know, but it's something that I've always done. I've done it since I was a kid in the cadets. But yeah, if you need a pillow when you're outside or when you go camping, but you don't want to take one because you ain't got the room, right, you can turn your stuff sack inside out, so the buckle's on the inside, but you haven't got anything. Gives it a bit more padding. You can stuff like your spare clothes in there. So I've got my coat in here, right, and here I've got one spare top at the moment, and I will put like trousers in there and stuff like that. I'll put my other stuff in here before I go to bed, and I've actually got 2 pillows that, you know, I didn't have to bring a pillow. So yeah, that's my little my pillow hack for now. So yeah, camp set up, fire's going. You may have seen me processing that. That was with an ash sapling that I found behind me. It's now laying over here, and there's some bits here in front of the camera which you can't see. But yeah, that's fun to split that stuff. It's quite dry, and it's naturally dry as well actually. So it burns readily, like quite easily. It splits. It's quite fun to split. I find it rewarding wood to split if you want to do some splitting. Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm out on my wool blanket, having a chill. I think it's a good shout bringing the wool blanket. I'm in an iron about bringing it because, you know, I'm part of that kind of mindset where I kind of want to bring as little as possible, but I'm also kind of like, I own it, and I'm like, I want to use it, and yeah, not like it's a regret buy. It's a like I'm trying to go think about that. When do I want to use it? So yeah, I took it to the Bushcraft show a few weeks back, and yeah, it's good to lay on. I brought it today because I knew it was kind of dry. I was actually expecting it to be quite rainy. Like it said, the weather did say the other day it was going to be like torrential, and I was going to come out, and yeah, I like it in the rain because other people just don't come out in the rain, and you know, McGear's waterproof, so it doesn't bother me. I don't mind getting a bit wet, so yeah. So yeah, but it's a dry night tonight, so which is a positive, and I suppose, and yeah, I can't hear anyone, so I think I've chosen a good time. I think the threat of rain may have scared some people off, and what it was like earlier in the day. So yeah, hopefully it should remain a quiet night. As you may have seen earlier, like or seen in the previous video, the just over there, it's full of like bike ramps. Like they're really big. They're probably up to my waist. Some of them, and they go deeper into the ground, so they're probably more than 6 foot tall. Some of them as well. Yeah, pretty impressive stuff. But they're just over there, and part of me was thinking it'd be quite nice to camp here because you wouldn't get people walking through if people are on their bikes, because they won't want to get in the way, and the bike won't come here. So in a way, it was like a blessing in disguise. But equally, I didn't want to sit all night with bikes going off. So yeah, luckily I can't hear a thing, and it's quiet. So yeah, good times. If any of you got any questions, especially about anything I've done on my Instagram, because I post quite a lot of stuff on there. That's East West Bushcraft on Instagram as well. Yeah, if you've got any questions about anything I've done or been doing, just feel free to ask, and I can try and respond in the next video. Right, I've been chilling now for quite a few hours, getting tired now as well, and on my last drink, Hazy Jane. Seen a few of you drinking this on some of your adventures, and I thought I'd give it a go. Tried it a few weeks back, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's really good. I hadn't heard of it. Heard of Brewdog, drink lots of ales anyway from Brewdog, but yeah, Hazy Jane, never thought about trying it. It's a good one. I think the plan is now I'm going to finish this, watch that die down, and then I'll get myself to bed. So I will catch you guys in the morning. Good night. Morning all. Sun's up, and we survived the night. The fire didn't. That's gone out. No embers left in that. So I'm planning on getting rid of that fire. Gonna make that look clean again. And I've got a little gas stove, and a little butane canister, and I want to give that a try. yeah, cook some bacon on that, cook some breakfast on that, and yeah, well, I'll give you a little tour of the bed and in here, so show you what it looks like. The sleeping bag did brilliantly. That's, yeah, I don't know if you caught it earlier, but that was my first time sleeping in that sleeping bag. Really comfortable, a little bit wider as well. Like, I've got a little bit wider over the years, and my sleeping bags I found a bit more uncomfortable. And this one, yeah, I had room in there. I could, could bend my legs and separate them and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's quite good actually. It's my nice little, this is my gas stove I bought. I haven't used one of these in so long. Yeah, I thought I'd get one. That's right. Cool. There he goes. Ignition. That's as low I reckon it can go. I've been thinking about coming out and doing like a cordage day. Part of my plan on this camp was to come out and test out the sleeping arrangement, get a night out. I did want to do a bit of bushcraft. I did want to carve some stuff, and I wanted to try some fire bowl making, stuff like that. But yeah, I just fire bowl making. There wasn't a big enough log around here, so resources weren't there. So a few people have been talking about doing like processing so many nettles a week or a day, because it's in that season now where the nettles are quite tall and long, so the fibres are really good. It's a little bit early, this sort of area where I'm looking. Back there when I first come through last night, same scenario, they're really tall, but I think it's a little bit early because they're still quite green and fleshy looking. And kind of like the summer, late summer, they go a bit more hardy, a bit more fibrous. So little robin coming to camp. But yeah, yeah, I'm thinking about collecting some of them and starting to do, like, implementing a similar process. 20 a week or something like this. Cordage making is actually a skill I learned at the Bushcraft show, one of the old ones, like the 2015 or whenever it was all first went. And yeah, one of the courses there were like pay £1 and they had some lime bars and they taught you how to create cordage from it. And it was really good. That was the best pound I've ever spent. It's now worth £3 that course, because I saw the price the other day, so that's inflation in 10 years. Yeah, but that was a really good course. I always think if you go to shows and you see little courses like that, and if you don't know, just paid a couple of quid just to do it. Like, I never regretted spending, I know it's only £1, but I remember me and my mates afterwards, we spent so long, everywhere we're going, Cordage this, Cordage that, every nettle was doomed, like, yeah. So that's a skill I've always had and enjoyed since. Right, breakfast is over. I didn't get the typical footage of someone eating their bacon sandwich while they're out camping. It ran out of footage, so yeah, I've had to delete some stuff to record this bit. I don't know how you guys do it with all this recording. There's so much to think about and learn. So yeah, this is a massive learning process for me. Currently, you're wedged up in a tree in between two branches, so yeah, so you might not be level. It's a bit like that at the moment, but yeah, I'm going to break this down and yeah, start packing up. That's it, guys, I've got to go. Packed up. It's 10 o'clock now. I've had breakfast, rubbish is collected, bag is packed away, fireplace is gone. There is remnants of ash. The ash tree, probably how it gets its name for thinking about it, but yeah, it creates a lot of ash. So I've thrown it away. Does look a little bit like a nuclear fallout site in some spots. But yeah, it's lovely and tidy now, so yeah, it'll rain and all that stuff will go and probably just feed back into the earth. So yeah, well, thank you for watching, and I'm getting out of here. Cheers.